Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we're talking about ONTX, Onconova Therapeutics. I'm going to be giving a quick updates towards this one, especially on the latest developments and then towards technical analysis. So let's jump right into this one. ONTX. This one here is another pharma that has clinical stage biopharmaceutical company focused on discovering and developing products for patients with cancer. Now, they do have some of the pipelines coming up. For instance, some of the recent company highlights, including the ON123300, which is a third generation multi-kinase inhibitor that targets CDK4/6, which is a commercial agent and is a multi-billion-dollar franchise. Now, they also have the rigosertib, which is the multiple investigator-sponsored combination studies and ongoing commitments to business developments. Now, the near-term news flows including ON123300, phase 1 progressions in the States and in China. They're also well capitalized, with cash and cash equivalents as of the 28th of February 2021 of $49.5 million, with around more than 18 months of cash runway. Now, in terms of some of the upcoming milestones, including and not limited for ON123300, the US phase 1 study, first patient, first visit in the second quarter of 2021, recommended phase 2 doses in the first half of 2022, and China phase 1 study, additional dosing cohorts with a recommended phase 2 dose of second half 2021 news. Now, rigosertib is getting recommended phase 2 dosal for oral in the KRAS mutated non-small cell lung cancer in the first half of 2021, and corporate developments in 2021 for licenses in additional compounds. Now, you might not be interested in all that, and I think most of you are watching for the news relating towards the stock split and a decrease in authorized shares. Now, I'm zooming here a little bit just to give you a bit of perspective if you do want to pause and read a little bit more, but a quick summary of this is effective tomorrow on May 21st, 2021 at the beginning of trading. This one will have for a 1-in-15 reverse stock split. And this kind of brings in some warrants that are 1 to 225 stock splits. So these are the warrants that were issued a while ago for tradable warrants. But nonetheless, 1 to 15 is the current break that will start on May 21st in the morning, at the beginning of the trade. Now, but if this one here includes as well the decreasing of number of common shares from outstanding approximately 236 million shares to 15.781 million shares. Now, yes, in theory, it does decrease the amount of or number of common shares, but these are consolidated shares to start with because you're consolidating the entire flow through a reverse split. That means if you own 15 shares coming in Friday, you'll own 1 share. So just keep that in mind. Now, the next thing here is some of the first quarter highlights, etc. But I don't think that would mainly impact the developments that are coming in soon. But nonetheless, it's a nice read if you haven't done so already. But the main focus here is how this reverse splits really affect the stock. History tells us the reverse splits does kind of contribute to a massive decrease in the kind of price of the shares, especially if there's no good PR coming afterwards. So the way they actually can survive this reverse split is by releasing some really good news in the next week. Otherwise, it will probably continue to trade a little bit off the sideways level. Now, before moving on towards technical analysis, institutional buyers, you get to see that generally it has been a lot more bullish than bearish. Even including on the 17th in May, etc., you have millions of shares that are reported. Now, a big part of it too as well comes in as today we've only heard about the news on the 20th. But in that sense, we're not going to be able to see the impact of that until perhaps Friday, end of the day, to see if institutions have weaker hands or still going on with stronger holds. Now, another thing is the forecast. Currently, the price forecast for ONTX on the low is 210, medium 305, and high is $4. This gives you respectively 197% increase, 187% increase, 317 and 447% increase respectively. Currently, you have 2 buy, 1 hold in terms of analyst recommendations. And we can move on now towards technical analysis, but before doing so, make sure if you would like to see more contents like this, to hit the subscribe button, leave notifications on, and drop a like, and let's jump right into technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis standpoint view, on the 1-day perspective, we get to see that it did have a massive push from 0.487 all the way to $1.10, and in a sense, they released good news, good earnings, and then they released a reverse split. So in a sense, they knew exactly what they were doing, and they're fine sacrificing some of this move in order for a bigger picture there. Now, moving averages are all bullish, and that's a good thing in that sense. The trading action zone where most positive reversals occur is between 73 cents and 66 cents. The current ADX suggests that this might actually be a start of a bullish trend, but it's a little bit coming in on a shortcoming with a massive red candle pertaining towards the reverse split news. The William %R shows that this one is sitting at neutral, neither overbought or oversold. The MACD is retracting a little and attempts a negative reversal sometime in the next week. When we're looking into momentum, it's almost going back to zero, which almost is an alarming sign. Now, stochastic fast and stochastic slow both are indicating a pullback from here, which is kind of understandable, given as well that the Bollinger Bands, where you can expect this one to continue trading, is between 96 cents on the top and 4 cents in the bottom. Now, Fibonacci retracements, we can go all the way from 1117 to the bottom from the 2018 reverse split, but I think it's a little bit better to go through a quicker or a kind of a more focused view from $1.93 to 19 cents. Fibonacci retracements shows a significant support at the 60 cents and the 19 cents. Resistances at the 85 cents, $1.06, $1.26, $1.56, and $1.93. Now, from a price line action, we see a significant support at the 72 cents, below there, 63, below there, 57, going downwards towards 49, down to 41, and to 31 cents. Significant resistance levels, we're looking at 91 cents, above there, $1.06, above there, $1.12, $1.22, going to $1.38, and $1.52. Comes to the simple question, Ed, what do you think about this one? And from my view, I think that it will trade a little bit sideways in the next coming days. And what I expect for them, because it looks like they know what they're doing, they're going to release some continuous PRs. Whether it's fluff or nothing, it will still get some attention. And from that attention, it will continue that push or resistance to cover some of the prices back in price action. Nonetheless, this is more of a slap on the wrist in breaking a little bit of the momentum they created, but I do think that in the longer haul, they do have a really good solid pipeline, they do have enough cash, and they're in good hands. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I do recommend that you go ahead and join our Discord server. There's a lot of amazing folks in here. We do a lot of discussions here into the trading floor throughout the day. A lot of people are in there, and we do ask questions. You can ask me any question you would like on there. We do post research and DDs, and we hold weekly chat sessions. And we also do have a lounge in there. So make sure to actually join that and join the fun there. Have a wonderful day and a good one.